Hi guys, welcome back to another podcast. As you see today, we have a guest.
Hi guys.
Welcome to Amy. Welcome, Amy.
Thank you so much.
I like how you didn't say like special guest or anything like that.
Just a guest.
We have guests, yes.
I have guests.
Special.
So how we know Amy. So basically, I'm very scared for this podcast. When I think of like my best friends, there's like 3 that come into mind. If the third one was here, I would actually think this was like an intervention or something. It's these 2 and the guy who would say that what I'm doing is a cult. He's watching right now.
Miss you.
The way we know Amy is that she actually helped us for the photo shoot, the one with the white wall.
Not maybe want to
Yeah.
backtrack it a bit. We met in college.
Yeah, so like, firstly, I just want to like apologize. Ethan and I are going to be switching this mic over, and he talks a lot with his hands, so he's
Send
gonna.
money so we can get another
So
mic.
Yeah, guys,
unprofessional,
just be
if you
nice,
ask
you know.
me.
We weren't prepared for this guest. You know, she wasn't actually invited. She just like invited herself because she so badly wanted to be on the podcast.
I'm gonna tell the story, okay? Came back, okay? But okay, me and Amy knew each other from start of varsity. I didn't like her. She didn't
I didn't
like
like
me.
him.
She didn't like me. She literally like the first words that came out of her mouth, like when we spoke, someone asked me like, what my favorite cake is. I said cheesecake, and she was like, well, actually, cheesecake's a tart. And
Because valid statement, it's not a cake.
no, okay.
And I stand by that statement.
We're not
to this
rehashing.
day.
It's literally in the name.
We're not rehashing this.
Okay, but-
we're not rehashing this.
Okay.
So now, but then we became close. She gave me a lift somewhere, like a good friend, and for some reason I felt very comfortable opening up to her.
You
And,
really opened up.
and she
Blossom.
Yeah.
she opened up as well. I just want everyone to know that. And then then we became best friends. And this is also my other best friend. So yeah, and because we have a woman here, okay, and how actually I asked her to come on. It was actually I just felt like the Holy Spirit like compelled me to ask.
Okay.
Because we also want to reach out to more the woman's side and get like a woman's perspective. And I asked Amy, we go to the same varsity. She wants to sit next to me in every class. And then I was like, do you want to like hop on the podcast? And then she was like, yeah, sure. But then she was like, I don't know what if I look bad? And then I was like, you're not bad looking.
Like, that's such a backhanded compliment. Like, you're not bad looking.
I was just reassuring. I was
Thank
reassuring.
you so much.
And then
I really
she-
didn't know how to take this.
And then when she took it well because she's here.
Yeah.
So to start it off, right, this is going to lead into what we actually want to talk about. We're going to play a little game. Basically, who knows women the best? And basically, Amy's going to ask us like these trivia questions
Yeah.
on woman, and then me and Tristan have to see who gets the most right. Okay, we ready? Okay. Amy,
Okay.
give it out.
I feel like I should win this.
You've been in a relationship for
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I feel like I
Valid.
understand women a little bit. Like I feel that way, but I don't know. Like I also thought I knew Ethan in the last podcast. Just shows like
let's see if it's going to be a reoccurring thing. You lose every single game. Okay. Amy,
Okay.
go.
I'm a winner at heart, bro.
These questions were generated by ChatGPT, so don't come for me. Anyways, okay, first question. What hormone plays the biggest role in regulating a woman's menstrual cycle? Estrogen, testosterone, or adrenaline?
Are we
That's kind of a trick question,
team
'cause
talking this, or are we playing against?
different team, nigga.
It's kind of a trick question. It could be 2.
So I go first.
Yeah, what do you think, bro? We're gonna.
I read about it, and apparently testosterone is actually like really important. I think it's what was A?
Estrogen.
B. I say testosterone. I'm gonna look like an idiot now because like I know testosterone for men, estrogen's for women, but I think menstrual cycle, I think testosterone plays a big role.
So, I also agree testosterone, just because the fact is, if you're trying to, what's the question again? Balance it. Like balance it out.
Regulating.
Regulate, so balance it out. So if you think about too much estrogen, it makes you, I don't want to say more emotional, but
Let's not go there.
yeah, okay, let's not go there. But yeah, I would say if you're balancing out a different hormone, you want to use the opposite one. So yeah, testosterone.
Okay, you both got it wrong.
What?
It's estrogen.
Okay.
But there is
Just give them
some-
more
that's
emotions.
A bit of
Testosterone plays a
testosterone,
role.
but it's
Okay.
estrogen. Yeah. Okay, not the greatest.
I'm
start,
not the
but
one
we'll
that's
move
been in
on.
a relationship for a couple of years.
What does? But I don't know if you would know because I don't. Let's just see. What does the big chop refer to in the natural hair community? A, cutting off all relaxed hair to embrace natural curls. B, a trendy layered haircut. Or C, shaving one side of the head.
The big chop.
The big chop.
Yeah.
Now there has to be all the dead hair, like all the, like, you know, getting like the big chop, bro.
chop
No one talks about like shaving off half their hair. You know what I mean?
The big chop sounds like a big event, though. Surely you're not getting like dead hair off. We call that trimming the edges. I'm gonna say, what was C?
Shaving one side of the head.
And B?
A trendy layered haircut.
Nah, the thing is, you're not doing something with trends if it's called the big chop. You know what I mean? That sounds like a big change.
I'm gonna go crazy on this one. I'm gonna go C.
I'm gonna go A. It's like, you know, the thing that they do like once a year and they get and then they go for like styles and trends. That's not really, that's more like a week or monthly type thing.
Did you know the answer for this? Did you know what the big chop was before?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I like how my arm has been used as the flippin' like,
Yeah, please actually just.
you know, in the first like I wanted to say season, but the first time we actually did like like, you know, the up, you know, obviously we had a little upgrade. You can see it, like, we'll look back at our old podcast, the quality was bad, the lighting, like, and we had that one mic that we just like flipping hovered, Ethan and I. So like I feel like this is the same thing, but my arm is just flipping. Yeah. Anyway, so I think it's A. Definitely.
Okay, you're right.
Definitely. I'm right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
No.
Understand, woman.
No woman is shaving one side of
Yeah,
their
I know,
head
but
and
that's
calling it a
the
big chop.
Nah, the thing is, it's like with, you know, I don't know what to do with this mic.
It's because it's with the natural hair community, so they like relax their hair. So then, if their hair is natural, the top that isn't relaxed is curly, but then the bottom remains straight. So they chop all of that straight hair off to get back to the natural curly hair.
The moina.
The moina. Okay, I don't even know if you guys know what these are, but which of these shoe styles is typically the hardest to walk in?
I got it.
So A, kitten heels. B, stilettos.
What is a kitten? What's a kitten?
B, stilettos. Or C, wedges.
I have to say stiletto because it's the thinnest base, right? So it must be like the most hardest to walk in. No, but why do I feel like I hear people complaining about wedges? Oh, flip. I'm gonna say stiletto.
Okay, so I know that, I don't know what a kitten heel is, but I think it's the smaller heels. Then the wedge is the like fat sole chunk,
Yeah.
and stiletto is the long, tall one.
Yeah.
It's like that,
Okay.
that, you know. So I'm also gonna go with stiletto. We are right.
Okay, yo, you guys
There
are
we
right.
go.
Yes.
I was surprised. I didn't think you would know the different styles.
Yeah.
Okay,
I got a
not bad.
girlfriend. I remember walking out to get the groceries in my mom's shoes.
Okay,
Yeah.
but moms normally have like those kitten heels and like not the
Yeah.
cute ones.
Don't diss on Tila. Continue.
No, but I'd be dissing my mom too. It's fine.
like,
Sorry, go continue.
Okay.
anyway, we're gonna cut that out. Yeah, do like a off grab.
Which of these is a real skincare step?
What?
Do you guys know skincare?
Skincare. Yeah.
Okay.
I got this.
So which
100%
is
got
real?
this.
A, double cleansing. B, moisture locking. C, pore flipping.
I would say, I have to say C.
Pore flipping, okay.
There's no, you don't flip your pores. You clean your pores. I
But
think.
what is? But it's the real.
Don't-
Which
Oh,
one is the real?
Oh,
one?
what's the real one? Okay. I would say moisture locking.
Okay.
In skin, isn't that hair? Like
No.
locking in moisture with your
Like
hair?
you put moisturizer on your skin. I'm not giving hints. I'm just
Okay.
telling him.
No,
like,
no. Okay. I'll say B.
okay.
I'll say B.
So I zoned out, so I need you to repeat the three.
Double cleansing, moisture locking, pore flipping.
Oh, hey.
Double cleansing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because of like sebum buildup.
What did you just say? Sebum buildup.
Sebum.
Sebum.
Sebum. Sebum buildup. It's basically like oils. Guys.
Okay.
Oh.
That was easy.
Okay.
You're on that
Okay.
self-care grind.
What is the term for the time when a woman stops getting her period? A,
Happy New Year.
A, menstruation. B,
Finally.
menopause. C, ovulation.
Now I know this one.
Okay.
It has to be menopause. It has to
Okay.
be menopause.
Mm?
It is.
Okay, wait. So you said menopause. Repeat it. The time.
A woman stops getting her period.
Oh no. Yeah, that's menopause.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that?
They complain about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
The hot flashes.
Okay.
and all that, yeah.
This is a bit tricky. It's
Wait, how
it's
many-
skincare again.
Have you tracked how many points you got so far?
I think I'm at stilettos and what was the other one that we both got together?
Stiletto.
Stiletto and what?
I think you're on 3 and I'm on 2.
We'll
Yeah.
count it on the editing. Okay.
This is another skincare question. Okay, what is the most common ingredient in many skincare products for hydration? Hyaluronic acid, salicylic acid, or retinol?
Isn't that the stuff you take to like focusing class? The Ritalin.
Repeat the question. Repeat the question. I think I might
The
have
most
this one.
common ingredient in many skincare products: hyaluronic acid, salicylic acid, or retinol.
Oh,
Okay, I'm going B because of
Salicylic, okay.
that cello water. That has to be like, it has to be, it sounds similar. It has
Okay.
to be.
it's hydrochloric acid.
Hydrochloric acid.
Not the first one.
If you're gonna burn your freaking skin off.
It was the first one with the H. It was the first one with the H.
Hyaluronic acid.
Hyaluronic, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember like looking at the ingredients. Yeah.
All right.
It's kind of hydration and
No,
hydration,
not the right one.
hyaluronic acid.
Hyaluronic me.
Yeah, Ethan got it right.
Yeah.
I think you're all winning by like 2 or something like that. Yeah, all the ones I've got right, we both got right. So
Okay. This is
Now looking good for Tristan again, guys.
what is the purpose of a pelvic exam? To check for reproductive health issues, to measure a woman's hip size, or to determine pregnancy cravings?
That last one is so stupid. Okay, what was it again? I'll go first.
Pelvic exam to
That's
check for reproductive health issues or to measure a woman's hip size to determine pregnancy cravings.
Surely it's A and B. Surely no. Okay, I'm gonna go with B. I'm gonna go with B.
To measure a woman's hip size. Okay. And you?
just because I have to get one right to win, I'm going to go with A. Yeah.
Okay, to check for reproductive health issues.
I lost again.
So we both.
No, you actually won.
Let's go. Let's go. I had to say something different. Otherwise, I was going to.
We don't know. Okay, we're gonna count up the score and we'll see who won. Zoom in on his face if you want. Okay. Okay, guys. Now, as you can see, me and Tristan are very competitive, like type of people. Now, this actually the thing we wanted to talk about tonight was competitive spirit. So when it comes to like Amy, Tristan, and then the people that were here, and actually all the people I keep like close in my life, in my head, with everyone, there's sort of a degree where I'm competitive, and I like to think that it's healthy. It's not so much that of I'm envious or jealous of them, but more of I admire them. And these people can have attributes in your life that you should maybe strive for or see something that you can improve on. So, for example, I'm thinking with Amy, she's really good, like book smart wise, and I really admire that and how much time and focus she can put into that. She's one of the smartest people I know. Now, and with Tristan, I'm thinking like, I mean, look at him. This is a stylish, good-looking redhead, which is really rare.
I was like, yes, let's go. And then it's like red, and it's like, oh, okay. It's like a backhand.
You had to add it.
It's like you're good looking for a redhead. I'm like, nah.
No, like you have really good style and you're redhead. Like you really overcame a lot with that. Like, well done, bro.
Wow.
Such a backhand.
That really is.
It's such a backhand.
And basically, like, and I have stuff like, so basically, and I'm gonna get to this now. There's some stuff that they do that I know I'll never be good at, and not good at, but I'll never be as good as them, and that's okay. God gave them attributes, God-given talents, and He gave me God-given talents, but that doesn't mean that I shouldn't strive to be better in those aspects in my life. And the competition, and I feel like, by the way, if you guys want to jump in. The competition that you keep in your life can sort of be the way I'm thinking of it, it's like a puzzle. I have this part of the puzzle over here, but I wish I had this other part of the puzzle. And Tristan can sort of like give me these pieces and helps me to feel more full as a person. The fact that I'm chasing these goals to try and be as good as them, having that competition can kind of fill you up more as a person.
Can I jump in on that?
Yeah.
So like what I like about our podcast is that we can refer back to old podcasts and like so when we spoke previously about your like show me your friend, show me your future type of thing, and when you have competition, healthy competition with your friends, for instance now Ethan, he is one of the people. I mean, I don't know Amy that well, but I'm sure you have some great qualities. But for Ethan specifically, what I admire most and what I'm competitive with him about is gym, where he's constantly at gym and constantly working hard to do or to be what he wants to be. And he has his own motivation for that. And that's something that I would also want that. I want that same motivation. But having friends that around you that are, if I could say, filling in your pieces of your puzzle that you want to accomplish, it just motivates you to be better. So, and if you have bad friends, you're not really having that competitiveness. I think. So back to you.
And like going on after that, like there are people though that you need to watch out for. And I can't say I don't know why. I don't get it. But sometimes people just be saying things or bragging about things for the sake of saying it because they feel like they might see you as competition, or they might see everyone as competition, or they might just be insecure. And they talk themselves up, and it's for the sake of, as I said earlier, just pride.
Building up pride, you know.
And you guys just need to like remember, because sometimes those people, not even those people, the bad people, but even your competition / your friends that you keep in your life, they can make you feel like you're behind or you're not doing enough, which can put you in like a really dark spot or like a dark space, that type of thing. And like I know that for me especially, but something you have to realize is that you are where you are right now, and that's like perfectly fine. God put you here for a reason. Maybe this is your starting line right now, like watching this, listening to this. Don't compare where you started compared to where other people started. Maybe these people that are like leagues above you, maybe they had more capital to start with, or maybe they were already, for example, I'm not going to go there, or maybe they were already in this industry before you try to get into it, like that type of thing. So just where you are right now, the anxiety that you're feeling, calm down, you're fine, you're exactly where you're meant to be.
Everyone's also just like on their own timeline. Like the same analogy with social media, how everyone posts their best part of their life. And like you only see that part. It's the same when people speak about competition and their successes. Like they're going to say, oh, financially, I'm in this prideful situation and I can do this and that. But then like deep down, they're not happy. There's always something to counteract.
Like social media is the best part of your life. Like you're not showcasing your worst part of your life.
You're not going to showcase your breakdowns or the debt that you're in.
Some people do, and it's kind of cringe, but yes. Sorry.
Okay, but for majority of people, it's like that.
Like no one wants, like when you see.
I don't care that's when your breakup arc right now, bro.
Like those people would be like, yeah, I'm in my flipping, I'm building an empire stage, you know, that's a thing where like, it's all done.
That's good. So I'm not gonna lie. So as you can see, a lot of competition especially comes from a place of pride. And the main reason we actually wanted to bring Amy on was sort of to get more of a girl's perspective, because a lot of the time it just feels like this is a podcast for the boys and we talk about boy stuff. And a lot of the sins that or thoughts that we as men struggle with, as we know, that we talk a lot on here, is pride and lust. And I spoke to Amy and I was like, what's something that you feel like women think about or struggle with a lot? And you talk to me about purpose. Do you want to like...
So purpose, it was just, I feel like
we're going to get real deep. Do you feel like you have your purpose?
No. I want to be 100% honest.
Okay, that's good.
I think that's why I also was so open to speaking about it, because I feel
would
a
be
lot
healthy
of
for you to speak
people.
about?
I feel a lot of people around our age are struggling to find their purpose, especially in like a Christian community. Everyone's like, "Oh, it's your God-given purpose. Like you'll know. Like pray about it. Ask God for that guidance, that wisdom." And like sometimes it's not that easy. Like I've prayed multiple times, and it still just isn't something that just came to me, or it was a moment of realization. But then I also feel like as I got older and I had more mature process, like a thought about it, it's just a matter of it's God's will, it's God's timing. Like I'll figure out
that's something I definitely agree with. Like
yeah,
it's, you might think this is your purpose, but then if you look back 2 years ago
Yeah.
and think like what you thought your purpose was then
Yeah.
and what it is, what you think it is now, it's going to be constantly changing.
and I also think it's another thing, like competitiveness, comparison. Like you think, oh, people around me, they've known since they were in grade 5, oh, I want to be an engineer or a doctor or a philanthropist or a
That's
pastor.
their parents talking. That's definitely
No,
their
but then
parents
they
talking.
end up like actually pursuing that, and like that's genuinely their purpose, and they've known for the longest time. And you think, oh, like what's wrong with me? Why can't I figure it out?
I don't feel like that's so common though. I feel like we all have dreams and aspirations.
No,
but
I'm
you
saying,
change
but
as
I
a
think
person.
that's the common thought process.
I gotta admit, my dream when I was younger was to own a clothing brand.
Really?
I kid you not. Like you can ask my parents. Like when I was in grade 5, I was sitting
Yeah.
on their laptop trying to design some
Really?
with the brand name Samson, because that's obviously my first name.
My dream was actually become rich. Join Team 10.
Join Team
Wow.
But that ended in like 6 months. Content creator. I wanted to actually be like a content creator.
I mean, technically,
on a different.
On a much smaller scale. You're definitely doing
we're
it.
building up,
Building up.
building blocks.
Jake Paul started somewhere, bro. He started in Ohio
Yeah.
and flipping. You could be Team 10, bro.
You started on
Yeah,
time.
man. Maybe one day- Maybe one day I could fight Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Current Muhammad Ali. Okay, no, but getting back to your purpose.
When you get like
67.
70
Yeah.
years old, bro.
Getting back to like your purpose type of
Yeah.
thing. Have you felt like recently you felt maybe lost, or do you feel like you still don't know like the area?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay.
And I think that's also the difficult thing. I constantly have doubts, like where is life going to take me? What is
I'm sorry, you can't just say yeah.
No, but it's true.
Oh my fuck. I'm sorry. No, like you still feel lost. Yeah. Sorry.
I have a genuine question though.
What?
Like, so Ethan's question was to you: what do girls struggle with?
Yeah.
Is this something that you think a lot of girls struggle with?
I think so. I think it's because like girls sometimes struggle more on an intellectual level, like an emotional level. Not intellectual like you guys are dumb. But like
That's interesting.
I feel like sometimes your struggles may be more physical, where ours is more emotional, if that makes sense.
I think most guys hide their emotional and their struggles like that, like
Yeah.
their emotional part of it. Like they won't go out and just talk to, because that's another thing with our pride. Like you don't want to go out and say, look here, I'm depressed, I'm this and this.
Yeah.
Like a lot of emo kids do that, but like
you don't come as a man. You're supposed to be seen as strong.
Yeah.
And you don't want to venting that out can obviously come across as you're weak.
Yeah, so like men also do have that. Like, you know, I mean, Ethan spoke about it on the last podcast about his goals was to find his purpose. So
Yeah.
it's definitely not a thing just for the girls.
No, it's 100% not.
But I don't think men talk about it as much.
Yeah, I feel like men need to be more open about it, and just be more
I think men
vulnerable
talk
in
more
that
about their
aspect.
goals than their purpose.
Yeah.
And do you feel like I still didn't get, like, you say you feel like you don't know what your you do like these little things where you're obviously like smart academically, but you're also like very emotionally in tune, which is very rare. A lot of the smart people I know aren't like emotionally in tune.
Yeah.
And I feel like, I don't know why, but I have a feeling like for some reason you'd be really good with helping people. As I said, I don't like open up
Yeah.
to people at all. There's literally like 3 people in my life that like I feel comfortable opening up to. Like you being one, and you being other one, and you're a woman, which is very rare.
Yeah.
She knows everything, by the way. She's like been through like every like relationship.
Guys,
right?
hit me up if you want.
No. So it just like irks me, bothers me that you feel like you don't know what your purpose here is.
I think it's just I don't know. I think I just haven't found that one thing.
What is that one thing?
I consider a purpose to be this insane, like, philosophy that's,
Why?
I don't know. I've always considered it to be something
Bigger than it actually is?
Yeah. But I mean, like you said, if my purpose, this could literally be my purpose, like just being able to provide comfort and like be able to like let people open up.
Yeah, I think a lot of the times people confuse careers with purpose.
So true.
Because the thing is, like, if I had to think now, my purpose is this, but your job is this. Obviously, people need to live. You know what I mean? You need an income, you need steady income, but that doesn't mean that is your purpose. So you're currently studying digital marketing with Ethan. So even if you pursue a career in it, doesn't mean that's your purpose. You can still go in there and make money where you're supposed to. But maybe, like, what I pick up from Ethan is that you're very good at consoling people's feelings. Is that the right word?
Like validating.
No, not validating, but comforting people and hearing them out. I mean, lots of times when Ethan talks, then I kind of just like zone out on my phone, and then he's like, "You're not listening to me," and I'm like,
"No, okay, no, I'm not a needy girl."
No, not that, not like that. But he's like, yeah, like he's like, if I could say, you would be a person that he would go to when it need that longer conversation. Not saying that I can't do that. I just kind of get bored. Not because I don't love you, but like, I don't know, it's just not me, bro. But what I'm trying to say is your career doesn't need to be your purpose.
Yeah, 100%. But
look, even like your purpose. Sorry, continue.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna like base that, like adding on to what Tristan said. Maybe you don't know what your purpose is now, and that's 100% okay. But if I was to die tomorrow, and I knew that I saved 10 people's lives, but I only did that. What I'm trying to get to is you don't know your purpose now, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Eventually down the line, you can find your purpose.
Yeah.
And as it's going back to what he was saying, it doesn't have to be your job. Like the fact that you maybe saved 10 people's lives in 5 years' time.
Yeah.
And that was your purpose. That was your reason for being here. You drew people to God. Like that type of thing. Like that could be your purpose. I feel like your purpose is going to have something to do with people.
I feel like I do. My mom always says I have a way with words, and I just think it's me being able to express things and like validate people's emotions.
I think
and
because
also understand them, even though I've never been through what they've necessarily been through. Like,
no, but you've been through the fact that I feel like you've been through a lot makes you really good at empathy.
I just think it's because at the end of the day, you literally don't know what anyone's going through. So it's a matter of, regardless of what anyone's going to say, like, it's important.
I feel like that's a part where I personally struggle with, to have empathy for other people. If I haven't been through the same thing. I mean, Ethan talks a lot about like, if people pass away, then he sees that I don't have any empathy.
Yeah.
And he says, because I have never had someone near me pass away. And I'm so grateful for that. But it's like, I've struggled to find, like, if I had to think now to myself, like, if someone passed away, like, would I cry? Would I, you would think, that makes sense. But like, for me, I personally don't know how I would react.
Yeah.
I mean, my sister left for a whole year. And I was just obviously happy for her, but I never thought like, I'm going to cry or anything like that. And maybe some other people would cry. I know my parents did, but it's just something that I think I struggle with, having empathy or having emotions when it comes to things that are like, you're supposed to have emotions for.
Yeah, 100%.
So yeah.
I think that's what I'm also trying to get across is, I think people often perceive their purpose to be this big thing, where it could literally be something so small and insignificant, insignificant to you, but it's actually something so much bigger. You don't even realize
You don't even have to even know your purpose.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. It would be nice to know, though. I get what you're saying. Guys, I'm sorry to cut it short. We are running low on time. Thank you so much for watching.